Stop worrying about homework and start learning with confidence. This is Ask Learn. Complete help for every subject. Like, share, subscribe for daily learning videos.
So, in structural isomerism, um, the structural isomers are those isomers who have the same molecular formula but different bonding arrangement between the atoms. For example, here we can see there is the this is the structural formula for N-butane, and this one is for 2-methyl propane. But um, both of these um, compounds has the same molecular formula of C4 um, H10. So both of them has the same molecular formula, but due to the arrangement of bonding between the atoms, they are formed two isomers, and these types of isomers are called structural isomers. Now, in case of the stereoisomers, um, the thing is that um, both the compounds, they have the same molecular formula and also same um, bonding arrangement between atoms, but they have different spatial orientation in space. Like in this example, we have two uh, two structural formulas here, where you can see that in case of the first one, we have both the hydrogen atoms in the same side and the methyl radicals or ions in the other side. So this kind of arrangement or spatial orientation is termed as cis isomerism. And in the other one, we can see that um, the methyl radical and hydrogen are on the different sides. Like in this case, we have one hydrogen here and one methyl group, and in the other side we have another methyl group and another hydrogen. So this kind of spatial orientation is known as trans isomerism. So this cis and trans isomerism, these are basically called the geometric isomerism, which is basically a form of the structural isomerism. Sorry, the form of the stereoisomerism. So the stereoisomers are basically having same molecular formula, um, same arrangement of bonding between atoms, but they have simply different spatial orientation of atoms around the central atoms. Now, in case of linkage isomer, we have one ligand which can actually bind with the central metal atom with more than one atom or ion. So here you can see that this is our ligand, which has two atoms, like in this case oxygen and in this case nitrogen, which can bind to the central metal atom. So for this type of ligands, we can have two types of isomerism, which are called linkage isomerism. In this case, this isomer is named as nitritoisomer and this one is named as nitroisomer. On the other hand, in case of coordination isomerism, what we have is one of the coordinated ligand um, exchange its place with a non-coordinated counter ion. For example, here you can see that in this isomer we have bromine as a um, coordinated ligand, and chlorine as a non-coordinated counter ion. But in this one, we can see that chlorine has replaced its place with bromine, and this kind of replacement or exchange of place um, give rise to the coordination isomers. Now, in case of optical isomer, actually, uh, what is called optical isomer? Optical isomers are those isomers uh, which are non-superimposable on their mirror image. For example, here we can see cis and trans form of um, the same compound, and here you can see in case of trans isomer, the formula is basically superimposable on its mirror image. So if you just take this structure and we just superimpose on top of this, we'll see that we will have the same ligands in the same place here, and same ligands will just superimpose on the same ligand. That means that um, this form of isomer is a not is an since it is superimposable, that means it's not an optical isomer. But in case of this cis example, you can see that um, this formula is not superimposable on its mirror image, because um, if you can see that if we just take the whole formula from here and we superimpose on this, we can see there's the chlorine is here, but here is no chlorine. Our chlorine is here, and here is we have this one. And also in the other cases, um, this formula is not superimposable on its mirror image at all. So these kind of isomers, in which case um, one isomer is superimposable on its mirror image, they are called optical isomer.